Rah. Why did I use this thumbnail? I'm going to be real fast and real brief because it has all the answers that we need to save the world. Well, let me give a proper introduction before I break all that down. It says it all. I'm Dr. Minister of Vermont Princ. Hoorah! I am Dr. Minister of Vermont Princ for the Om Institute, Church of Christ Consciousness for Worldwide Hope. It is all about the supreme holiness of the female, rooted in the sacred truth of her sexuality. She holy. Okay. First, I'm going to drop some knowledge on you about the whole Gianna Bryant, Kobe Bryant situation. And this is what this whole video is really about. This video is really breaking down more information about that has not really been touched on. But first, I'm going to touch on something that has been touched on a little bit, but I'm going to break it down. Gianna Bryant, her day is from 2006 to 2020. According to this calendar, this Gregorian calendar, we're in the year 2020. We know it's 2019 because the first day of spring is the new year. But according to the Gregorian calendar and the calendar that they do their spells and stuff under, which is this calendar. Well, actually, it's not this calendar, but still, that's what's going on. So, 2006 to 2020, Kobe Bryant's from 1978 to 2020. So we have, you add up the numbers 2006, 2020, 1978, and 2020. All that adds up to 8,024, 8,024. That's Kobe's two jersey numbers. 80 is 8. 8 plus 0 is 8. And 24. His 8 and 24 is his two jersey numbers. That's not a coincidence. That's how you know this is all scripted and planned and it's a ritual. Now, and that's how you know this whole life is a ritual. Because how could they plan that before they even born? Like, it's a whole science to that. That means it gets so deep. You would have to know his daughter's gonna be born this year, and to plan this ritual out. You have to know the script to this whole thing that we call life, which is really not hard to know because it's pretty basic. But I'm not gonna get into that for this video. I'm gonna explain this thumbnail, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm using it. You see the female in these two people. What you see is a woman and a man. The man is probably some type of gangster from knowing the movie in his background. He's like a gangster, so-called outlaws, even a criminal. But he's really against the system. He doesn't go around robbing individuals. He's robbing like banks and stuff like that. So he feels he's taking from the system because it's insured. If he takes the money out of the bank has to return your money, but he took from the system, the powers that be, the government or whatever. The woman is riding with him. She's supporting him. She's down with him. She's sexy. She's got her sexy thing going on with the skirt and, fashion with the hat and the heels and stuff like that. She's still feminine, but she's still supporting his super masculine lifestyle. Now she has a bag in her hand. A bag of what, according to the sign on it, supposed to be money. Y'all know that one of the hashtags that I've been putting out for so long now is knowledge is the new money. So that means, what I'm saying is that bag is supposed to be full of money, but it's really a representation of knowledge. She's holding the knowledge. She has the knowledge. Now, the pistol or the guns are phallus symbols. Both of them are holding one. So he has his mask and she also has it because she has control of a certain type of male's masculinity while he has control of his own masculinity. So what she's doing is supporting him with all the things that she has. She has the power to go off on her own and do it, but she's supporting him. This is a certain type of female that's on the planet. There's a certain percentage of females that still like that. They're like, I'm ultra strong, I'm ultra powerful, I'm very feminine, I can use my power to break men down. But instead of doing that, what she kind of do, if she go in the bank, I'm sure there's guys in there and she tying them up or she's putting them on the floor or whatever. But she said, I'm going to use my super femininity to support this alpha male right here that's going against the system. Go back to the train robbery real quick. Not robbery, I said it's robbery. The train videos, I did like 3, part 1, 2, and 3. I think it might even been part 4. But the guy on the train that grabbed the female and took her out and set her on the bench. He grabbed her out of the train car, ran in onto the platform and set her on the bench. She went and told her boyfriend. She went back in the train, woke her boyfriend up, and da-da-da. Without getting too much in that, you can go watch the video and see what happened. That whole scenario was a ritual. The ritual that was played out on us is magic. In the olden days, when they wanted rain or something, they would slaughter an animal or a virgin and put it there, and they'll pray to some deity they believed in to give us rain. But it wasn't a deity. They were praying to the same entities that these powers that be is praying to, is sacrificing to right now. That train thing was a ritual. It was to get us involved emotionally and care. Oh, he hurt the woman. Oh, it's not safe. Make you a little scared of the train and what might be happening. Blah, blah, blah. Get you invested so that they can feed off of your energy. Emotion. Emotion is energy and motion. That's all emotion means. E is energy and motion. Moving. Energy moving. So that's what they want you to get emotionally involved. Or emotionally invested. The guy on the train with the orange that grabbed the woman, represents the masculine alpha male. That he said he heard voices, or he said he heard her say, "I need help, save me." I believe that they did MK Ultra on him and made him hear that so that he can react on, because he's mad, he's going to help her. Boom. That's why he didn't take her and try to run out the train station. He just got her away from the dude. He said he heard her say, "I need help. I need to get away from this guy." I think they did MK Ultra and made him hear that. They sent, because they have technology to do that. Gang stalking and stuff is old. Like, you can just Google that. It's all kinds of court cases now. People saying that chips is in them and they sending out stuff, whatever. But gang stalking is real. They can send thoughts to you. But anyway, the guy that's laying next to her is a beta male, but that's her man. He's so scared. He comes out the train, looks around. Where's he at? The guy got all red. He's looking, where's he at? He don't want to see it. That's what they want. They want to get rid of the alpha male so that they can keep the beta male. So that with the beta male, they can come and the beta male is going to be scared and he's going to fold. Then they can just take the woman and hold her hostage and enslave her and feed off her Tatiana energy. The powers that be, that's their ultimate plan. To get rid of the masculine warriors and leave the weaker men that's going to fold when they come, so that they can do the martial law and put us in FEMA camps and do the different things like that. So to do that, they did a ritual to make the woman dislike the alpha male, to make her reject him. Because realistically, nowadays, men are not going to be able to survive without the woman. This is just not going to happen. I don't care who you are, what your talents are, what your gifts are. If you're not in cahoots or working with women, you're really not going to win. You're not going to go too far. Your empire is going to be short-lived. It's not the old days where you can rock with no women. You need the woman right now. Besides the fact you need her Tatiana energy, you just need her presence and you need her. But anyway, the ritual they just did with Gianna Bryant and Kobe Bryant is the ritual of miscommunication. Not to go too much into a lot of stuff that's being said because I don't have enough time, but in the conscious community, there's the CON conscious community. There's CON chess community, and there's the KON chess conscious community with a K. Then there's the non-chess KNOSCIOUS community. Nature Boy killed the KON. The CON been killed from back when Malcolm exposed Elijah and stuff like that, and the Dr. York thing. The Nature Boy killed the consciousness by bringing all this stuff. He was vegan, then he went back to eating meat. He said, "Don't cut your hair." Then he cut his hair. He said, "That's your antenna. You gotta have that." Then he did the whole polygamy. Then he went monogamous. Then he went back to polygamy. And then he's not doing polygamy, right? He's calling polygamy when it's really not. It's really what he's doing is poly. I mean, not even poly. He's doing poly. He's just doing poly, like he just openly sexual, but he don't want to call it that. So he's just disrupting the whole consciousness of things, and he's making people not trust anyone. Now, briefly, what I'm gonna say is, I don't have much time. Gianna Bryant represents, you know what children do. Children tell you the truth. So like if you in the house and your shoes over and you stink and your little 2-year-old, 3-year-old daughter come in, they're gonna say, "Pew, your feet stink, daddy." Boom, that's clear. The wife might come in and instead of saying your feet stink, or if she do, she's gonna say it in a way that's disrespectful and offensive to you so that you take it hostile and it becomes a situation between you and her. The daughter's not gonna say it like that. She's gonna say it in a way that's kind of sweet and funny and whatever, and you're not gonna take it as offensive. But most of the time, the woman is not even gonna tell you. She's just gonna come in the house and be like, "Oh my God, it stinks in here." Da, da, da. That's very vague. I might think it's the garbage. I might think it's whatever. You're being vague. The woman needs to learn how to communicate clearly with the man. That's what that bag represents, knowledge. She has the knowledge. She has not the knowledge of how to communicate clearly. She has the sacred secrets of the universe. She has all the knowledge because she has the tachyon. The code, the sacred secrets are coded in her tachyon and the tachyon. So when the man has sex with her, he's getting that knowledge, but he can't interpret it. She can interpret it because it came from her, and it comes from she's plugged into the matrix, so she's getting it from the matrix. She can explain it, but she's not. She's being very vague and riddled with it, very esoteric. When she talks, other females get it, but it's not just for other females to get it because they already got it from their own connection. It's for her to talk clearly so that the man can get it. That's how the world's going to be saved. If she can clearly